Hello, YouTube, Hyrulians, followers, and friends. I am BlueFlamePrince, and welcome back to The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past Randomizer, where today we are continuing our way through the Palace of Darkness, since we ended up getting the bow and arrow within the last episode, and we have finally been able to get the key to unlock this door. This is the only thing that was preventing us from moving on through this dungeon. Now, honestly, as much as I want to use the bow and arrow within this dungeon, it looks like we're going to need the hammer a lot more. And honestly, the first place I want to go to is over there, which I believe that would be originally the map chest. But it's one of the things that's straightforward, since we were able to get 2 keys actually within the last episode when we first started this dungeon. And what lies within this chest? Another key. A series of keys. I honestly believe that a lot of this is just Okay, well, the tempered sword doesn't help here. However, I guess it does make them realize that I'm slightly stronger. Okay, for whatever reason, I thought we needed to push down the block here. But what lies within this chest? Come here. Does that even affect them? What lies within this chest? Are you serious? Oh wow, okay, we just got ourselves the magic hammer? I mean, I was thinking that it would be in this dungeon, but I didn't know it would be right around here. How randomized is this? Because all the other things were scattered across Hyrule and the Dark World, and the hammer is just chilling in its dungeon where it belonged. I mean, it's no longer within the big chest, but, you know. Hey, guess what, guys? Eating fairies is not healthy for your diet. I just squished that fairy right out of him. And then Link devoured it. Well, I'm sorry, not Link. Blue. I keep on wanting to call him Link. But, of course, the blue outfit, that should actually tell me that it's Blue and not Link. Hey, and also, arrows are actually good. Since, I mean, these are the 2 key items that we truly need. And with the hammer now, not only can we do this, but we can shoot him out of the way. What am I thinking? There we go. That was the thing that we were supposed to push down there. I mean, we didn't have to push it, as y'all kind of seen, but yeah, this is kind of interesting. Since, I mean, it's still one of those things that we are just doing all out of order. We just one-shot him. See, that's the place where we would have got the hammer within the big chest. But, you know, I had to do that, didn't I? I had to go back and pick up the extra skull. Who needs the Pegasus shoes, really? It's just that sound of the tiles falling. It's just, it has an interesting sound to it, I guess. Also, we are within another dark maze. Oh, great. More Dodongos. These actually look like the Dodongos, not like the one in the Tower of Hera, or whatever. The mountain tower. But you would think they would actually light up the room a lot more. We now have the certificate of saying that we've been here. So nice that lately the dungeons are just giving us the certificate right up. And this dungeon also has a lot of chests, which I think we just collected 10 more bombs. It was 5 or 10 bombs. What items are we really missing anymore? I mean, there is the shield. Well, we need the mirror shield. We need the red tunic. I mean, I guess it's not really necessary. But also, entering this dark maze, it granted us 2 chests, which I'm glad that we kind of came here. But besides that, we still don't have the big key. One thing that I would like to kind of find is the boomerang, just because that's like supposed to be the first the second item, actually. Oh yeah. Well, I just obliterated all them. Hey, the big key. Not so far off from where it was. Also, something I've been kind of wanting to talk about because of this dungeon, or at least its boss, is that the boss has the mask on, which you actually notice the mask being around in other Zelda games. And I'm wondering, what is it with the masks within the Zelda games? Like, you have the mask for this boss, which I forget its name, but I think the mask is normally seen on Vivaldia from the Fire Dragon within Link, Ocarina of Time. I'm about to say Link Between Worlds, but no. Then we have the Humrock King, and the boss in this dungeon. I mean, there are a few notable masks that is within the Zelda universe, and not pointing out the obvious, but the obvious is Majora's Mask, but that's an entity on his own. Also, what lies within this chest, and was it really needed to come back to get? I should have seen that coming. I should have seen it coming. I mean, I guess it wouldn't be a randomizer without us having to guess. But thankfully, it was not a rupee. That's something else that I've been wanting to try out. In mentioning rupees, I've been watching the Wind Waker randomizer. And there are just so many rupees in that game. And also, that's like one of the first places I think we noticed the Humrock King. And honestly, it's like that play. What is it? The Forsaken Fortress. Wow. I was walking right through all those rupees. But it's like, there's just so much to it, and awesome. There are a few good things about this now that we got the magic powder. One, and the more obvious. Here, Anti-Fairy. Thank you, Anti-Fairy, that is now a fairy, which Link just devours once again. But another good thing about the magic powder is that there is, I forget his name, I don't really know if he's seen more in Link's Awakening, but he's the guy that is supposed to give you more magic. Now, I've actually seen something like this, and I believe somebody ended up getting Bombos here, because I have seen Link to the Past Randomizers as well, but what shall we get within this chest? And man, this tink, tink, tink is getting on my nerves really fast. Don't know about you guys. Another small key. Tink, tink, tink. Just have... That's just a really interesting sound. Well, interesting by slightly annoying. I would say, do we really need to go anywhere else? Because for once, I'm having to pull up the map. Because normally we would have had to take the path that we did in the last episode, which kind of prevented us from coming here for so long. But no, it honestly looks like we are just having to head this way. I know we're going to have to push that, and thankfully with the power of the staff of, I'm going to continue to call it Solomon. I know that is no longer its name, and I can honestly not remember what it is. But we run into these guys once again. This is another thing that would have prevented us from going any farther. And of course, I'm surprised that that isn't just randomized. It makes sure that we have the arrows that's required. Now this is one of the dungeons that I think a lot of people get mixed up, because you must shoot this giant statue with an arrow to open up the next path. And this dungeon going by a lot. It goes by a lot faster, and these are supposed to be Honoxes, I believe, the Cyclops guys. But I don't know. I mean, that's what I've always noticed in the past, but they just don't look like them. I don't know. What do you guys think? I am so much going to be using the bow and arrow and the hammer here, because we have not had these in a long time. And I am really planning on using them. Someone's eating fairies again. I should have kept one as a hostage, but you know. Oh, are you kidding me? That light's the one farther away from me, and it doesn't light up the one. There we go. Wow, this is actually surprising. Here we are, one room away from the boss. It's time to go and face the truth, and to rescue Princess Zelda. Yes, this guy is actually holding Princess Zelda captive. Quite straightforward. And there we go. Now for the power of the silver arrow. Power of the silver arrow is overpowered. I'm just saying that now. I don't even think I used the... Are you serious? Come on, give me something better. I mean, I would have honestly taken the magic powder over 20 rupees. Hold those rupees high, Blue. And yeah, I don't even think I used the tempered sword on him. But was he really supposed to be protecting Princess Zelda? I mean, come on. That was straightforward. But another dungeon down. And with the hammer, that means we can go on to the Swamp Palace within the next episode. And also we can go ahead and complete the Ice Palace as well, since we were right at the end of that. So, is it possible to do 2 dungeons in 1 episode? Anyways, guys, I think I am going to leave it off here since the Palace of Darkness is complete. We've rescued Princess Zelda. So yeah. I think it's time to call it here. This has been BlueFlamePrince. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to leave a like or a comment below. And subscribe if you wish to see more video game related videos. And I will see you all in the next episode. Later, guys.